plays as a marksman, right? At the same time, we haven't seen Beatrix in a while. Maybe we underestimated her too much because of the nerf. But I just wanna see the shine for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, we might have to see Omega take some very unique angles with how they approach the team fighting. But looking at the potential killer combo here, though, going back to the draft of Omega, an Atlas, Lilia, and Paquito together, that's a lot of slows that BREN needs to deal with. Atlas and Lilia, so many slows, which can open up an opening for Ryzen's Paquito to burst them down, knock them up.
Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Land of Dawn. Game 2 here, Smart Omega versus BREN Esports. BREN Esports going to be looking to take a game for themselves a lot better, like we mentioned here in the draft. And at the same time, I'm going to keep my eye on Kyle TZ because he's going to have to set the pace here along with Ogwin. And we've seen, I mean, you have pointed out the stats alone, Redmar and Ogwin here, even on the Grok, right? So this should give them that confidence boost that they need for the game.
Good damage on the Kelra. Again, I don't want to underestimate the Beatrix ban. I know a lot of teams don't pick it right now, but I feel like there's something there. I feel like Kelra knows something that we don't. Why would you pick it in a very crucial playoffs match, right?
Yeah.
I mean, oh, there it is already.
That pressure that you get from that Grok and Farsa combo, not even hitting level 4 yet. The moment if you hit level 4, expect an instant cast here. Ryzen and Chaknu, again, they're going to be the ones who are going to be left to absorb all of this damage now that Itamax is back on the field. Again, Ryzen, I love that it's on jungle. At least now there's a way to also deal with the Beatrix. The Melissa, rather.
Oh, look at Kyle TZ, very brave for going for that. Still goes to the hands of Ryzen. Oh, Kyle TZ needs to get out. Okay.
Fancy footwork here, but this is what I'm talking about. Didn't I mention this earlier? Just give this guy a hero that can do stuff like that, and you will not regret it.
See, can a Barretts do that?
No.
No. Can you imagine him doing that? No.
I would be surprised if a Barretts.
If a Barretts could do that, I would be scared.
Yes.
For everyone in the Land of Dawn.
Something's wrong with the programming.
Something's wrong. There's a glitch in the Matrix.
It shouldn't work like that. But I mean, again, this is already right. Even just 2 minutes in, it is a good start. There's going to be the first blood though already. Ryzen taking it.
That's right. BREN Esports needs to be careful with how they approach this. Chakno already close to level 4.
Yeah, Padora's in front. He has those stacks. He can go for the he flickers in.
What?
Looking for Ryzen, but Chakno's the one who took the turtle. There goes the Appraiser's Wrath. But then again, here's the damage coming in from Smart Omega. You without the Feather Airstrike has to back off.
Ryzen didn't get his retribution off. Kyle TZ did. But in the end, it was the Mamba who got the turtle. And a kill for Kelra. A duel against Super Marco with the bottom lane. Omega have just found a hot start yet again.
Nerf? What nerf?
What nerf?
What nerf?
Okay, here we go again. It's so cliche. I'm going to say it. You can nerf the hero, but you can't nerf the player right there. That was skill diff.
And that's actually really just a bad situation now for Super Marco in that lane, because we know that even given the situation for a Beatrix, you get that early kill. It's really going to help you get to that first item you need, the BOD or whichever path they want to take. Running the weapon mastery, it's going to make it very hard for Super Marco. He's going to need the help that he can get in that lane, and it's already a 1K gold lead at this point, 3.5 minutes in the game. So BREN needs to find something wherever it may be, but also contest those objectives. That's exactly why you're running this jungle emblem here.
All right, Fatal Links on just few here. They know something that we don't know. Ogwin gonna be helping out the Capitan to get out the harm's way, but that is some skills expended by BREN. This could be an opening for Omega to try to make something happen here on the jungle, but it looks like they're just gonna slow it down.
Man, Chakno is like showing us like some of the best dating advice. Don't be choosy. A lot of people, when they're trying to date at the start, they're just like, oh, there's certain superficial aspects of them that you don't like, so you don't choose it. But no, Chakno's just like, I'm gonna chain anyone.
Yeah, Caltee's taking a little bit of some of that action, but no takers yet. Everyone's swiping left.
Just lock down anybody that you can.
But look at that, Kelra, a lot of progress right now, and Smart Omega on the on the back of Chaknu's rotations, his aggression paired very well with Itamax. Itamax is just joining him time and time again. This long-time friendship, long-time duo is a thorn to the side of BREN Esports right now.
Oh, look at this. I'm a little confused. Everyone's stacked up all together. But looks like that will be Captain going down for BREN Esports. And the Turtle going over to the Bees. They still go. They still want some. And guys, Pandora just gonna have to back off at this point.
Yeah, small victory there for BREN Esports. They're losing members, 5-1 in the kills, but at least they were able to get the second turtle. And second turtle, very important to the game. Look at all that gold Counter just got. He's rotating quickly now from the gold lane to get more gold from the mid lane itself.
Yeah, it's a tough situation now for BREN, even though technically it's not that out of control just yet, but things are starting to snowball a little bit here. So they definitely want to be more careful too. Yeah, they got the turtle, but again, at what cost? Your objectives are going down in your lanes in terms of the turrets. People are falling too. You need to start finding your own pickoffs if you can, right? So that's what we see BREN doing, because like I was mentioning earlier, Super Marco is going to struggle. That first kill going over to Kelra, you can already see he picked up the BOD. Pandora should be fine.
Should be fine. You know what? I saw the items earlier and I just saw what Omega was doing. Their first items are Fury Hammers, going for physical pen. Maybe that's how Kelra got the edge there against the Melissa earlier. So we're going to have to... I want to see the replay of this one actually already.
Small adjustment.
Oh, look at that. Oh, Gwen's slow. Oh, my goodness.
They got to run for this.
Nature is going to be timed out. And Chaknu waiting until the last moment to pull out the fatal legs, and it works.
Okay, that's tough. You go try to get some vision. You try to check that bush. You're less than half health, right? So... not the best decision there. He goes down again. Ogwin definitely struggling here. And now again, this is the thing, right? If Ogwin is down, if Ogwin is that squishy, eventually you kind of...
Oh my goodness, all right, good hits.
That's big damn.
That's a big damn, bro. That is big damn right there on a few. And again, backing off once more means that Omega can kind of extend here, especially it's close to turtle time.
Chaknu and Itamax are just setting the tempo so well. It'll be really risky for BREN Esports to contest this turtle to see if they're going to be able to get a skill in time.
It's the one-man hold here, but Renzo will not be able to pull off
the punish.
The hold.
Nice.
Entomax follows as well. Man, Ogwin's Guardian Barrier really worked wonders there, but looks like he won't be able to counter in on the Ryzen. We'll get the turtle over to Omega.
Oh, BREN Esports get 2 kills. XP laner, mid laner, but because of the start that they were able to get, that they got some shutdown gold in there, hence why the gold is still relatively close. Omega walks away with the turtle, but BREN Esports was able to get a few scraps to keep them close. All right, let's look at the damage. There it is, what you mentioned earlier, Rockhard, the Fury Hammer as the first item. You do get the pen there. You get penetration as well from Ryzen. Hunter Strike, basic item that you pick up there first as the Paquito. Hence why we see Smart Omega dealing a lot of damage already when they're fighting together. That's why there are 2 Dreadnought armors already on the side of BREN Esports. One for the Grok, one for the Karina. They need to reduce the damage as much as they can that Omega can dish out. So smart move there by BREN Esports. They finally get the gold lane tower down. So Super Marco will be able to rotate. We are in the point of the game where it'll just be fights after fights in the mid and wherever in the map.
Yeah, and it's a good thing, right? They are trying to spot these bushes out because they're going for it again.
Yeah, Chaknu's the one who's looking for the pixels. He's going to be put low here with the help of Captain Fu Ogwin.
Nice.
Takes him down. Renzo could be in trouble here. Good in place. Kelra not really hitting anyone in that bush. Might be a problem here for Omega. And now there's an opening for BREN, although the Lord's going to be 40 seconds out.
Yeah, we can feel it. We can see it as a much closer game this time around. More control, more tankiness on the side of BREN Esports. Closer in terms of the goal that they need. Few on point with getting the stunts off with the Curse of the Crows. So BREN Esports just need to play around like that. And if they can, this time it's their turn to punish Chaknu if ever they can catch him.
Yeah, right now Chaknu again having a harder time picking off these members of BREN. They're a lot tankier, like you mentioned, and they're really making Omega work for the kill. But look at that, Ogwin on the back, Ryzen, beautiful pick off on the main tank of BREN Esports. But again, Kyle Teasy as well will be suffering at the hands of the rest of Omega.
Miscalculation there by BREN Esports, getting caught out like that in the back from Ryzen, and of course Kyle Teasy just getting way too close to the other members of Omega. We're seeing the experience of Omega in the playoffs really shine right now. There's a small error with a massive consequence for BREN Esports as Omega take the first Lord of the game.
See, these minor decisions in terms of positioning are crucial because one mistake after another. Just when BREN Esports was starting to have a little bit of line of hope, a little glimpse of it, those mistakes already took 2 steps, maybe 3 backwards. So now not only do they have to worry about the whole economy going more in favor of Smart Omega, almost 4K gold ahead, now they have to deal with the Lord marching down bot.
2,000 gold lead for Kelra over Super Marco. Thunder Strike, Malefic Roar, BOD. This is a Beatrix very happy with what she was able to build already. And for Beatrix players, this is the start that you want to have. It is still a close game. BREN Esports are close. But in terms of the damage output, raw damage output, that Beatrix is going to blow up everyone in BREN Esports.
Yeah, one snipe could actually take out Super Marco here if he's not careful.
Yeah.
I'm starting to count the numbers in my head, man.
I mean,
It's scary.
Just a few minutes ago, we saw how much damage he did to Few, right? With like one shot. So I think it's going to be a lot of literally one shot Omega.
Literally one shot Omega.
That's why they still hold on to that Beatrix.
Yeah, Chaknu looking for Super Marco. Won't be able
Oh,
to.
he missed it.
Oh, the Fatalix missed here. Good answer here for BREN Esports. They got good damage around the Lord area. And Pandora's holding mid as well, so Omega actually missed out a lot. And now Kaltizi might be in trouble. A bit of a miss here for Kelra.
No snipe.
Oh my goodness, Omega's low. They got Omega run for it.
Okay, they're going to have to they disengage. But given the situation, you have to give it up to BREN. They're down 5K gold. And yes, it was a mistake for Smart Omega. Chaknu didn't land the fatal links that he wanted to, and BREN punished them. So they need to continue to find moments like that, crawl back into the game a little bit here, allow Super Marco to get online even further, because you already pointed it out, Renmar, he is quite behind in terms of itemization against Kelra.
Yeah, strangely enough, the next item he has to build will have to be that Wind of Nature. So he already has the core items when you think about it for a Melissa, Scarlet Phantom, Berserker's Fury, and the Wind Talker. But the next thing he has to build is more defensive. And Kelra already has 3 of the most painful items you can pick up if you're a marksman. So do the math in your heads. I think everyone at home and everyone in the venue right now can just imagine. You're like, yeah, that Beatrix is going to do way more damage.
Yeah. This is Nerf Beatrix going more for the Bennett here.
Yeah.
I mean, even given the Nerf Beatrix, the changes and everything, late game, she's still quite scary. So here comes the conceal play. Is BREN going to be pushing in here?
Oh, good hit on Atomax actually with the Feather Airstrike. But that will be a big ultimate being used up by Few to hold down that mid, and that turret's still healthy. Will they be able to take it down? I don't think they have the minions to do it.
Ooh,
and this could be Omega's opening here. Look at the Mamba on the side.
Ryzen.
He's flying up over the wall. Ryzen's on the side here. He's waiting for Few or Super Marco.
Oh, the
but
damage!
everyone's from Omega. Look at them. They're low.
Ryzen held on for a long time. He's still waiting patiently there. It's a good thing. I mean, no one went down. They're going to be able to reset. This next Lord of the game is up here. So this is going to be even ground in terms of numbers. But still, you do have to point out the 5.5K gold lead for Smart Omega. BREN can actually contest this. They should be able to take this, but they also have to be very crucial in their positioning.
Yes.
As you see around the map, look what Smart Omega is doing in terms of positioning, how they're going to place themselves. And it looks like Ryzen might even just kind of let them pretty much leash this for him as he makes his way.
Kyle TZ needs to readjust a bit. His position is a bit too risky.
He's trying.
Yeah.
There
Okay,
it
good
is.
reset. Good reset there.
Reset.
Oh,
All right, so Ogwen is on stealth mode here, looking for the Mamba.
Goes in.
Itomax actually already used up the black shoes. He's gonna get taken out. This is huge for BREN. They got 2 down on the fatal links, but Kelra, he's just not gonna be able to activate in time. Oh my goodness, he does. The outplay for Omega is happening. What is happening for Super Marco? They're still front line. He gets more damage, and that's Ryzen with a triple kill.
That's
and
it.
That will be Omega taking out BREN.
And that's going to be it in a clean fashion, just like that. A snap of the finger. Smart Omega punishing BREN and taking the second game.
like a snake in the bushes, like a mamba striking from out of nowhere. The entirety of Omega just lived and breathed the spirit of the Mamba from out of nowhere. That turn around, the discipline of Omega to hold on to their abilities like that, splitting BREN Esports like that, Renjo holding down the backline. Etamax may have fallen, but the rest of Omega stood strong, and now Omega are already at match point.
Not only that, but I mean, it is an amazing series. There were, again, moments for BREN Esports there. But that last fight that we saw, the fact that Chaknu saved Kelra, got that Fatal Links, pulled them the other way, allowing Kelra to do what he needed to do, stay alive. It's again, moments like that that really show just how experienced, just how calm and collected Smart Omega plays in these games, in these situations. I mean, I think it was about a 6K gold lead in terms of economy too. But again, BREN was slowly making things happen for them. But with stuff like that, situations like that, it's hard to counterplay around that.
It actually is not too much on the counterplay as well. But what happened there is at the very last moment when Keller was a man down, they activated. Keller went on a superhero mode.
Yeah,
that last one.
He definitely did. I mean, it was a much, I would say it was a closer game for the majority of it, but we are going to have this more broken down for you by our analyst Midnight. Take this one away and let us know exactly what happened here.
Ginawang punching bag ni Ryzen ang heroes ng BREN Esports. Unfortunately, that cost the game for BREN. Pero sa side naman ng Barangay, sila ay matutuwa dahil nakuha nila ang game number 2. Once again, welcome back to the Analyst Stand. My name is Midnight and ating i-breakdown kung paano nga ba naging ganitong ka-dominating ulit ang Smart Omega in this game. Again, very crucial factor here is the drafting order of BREN Esports. I would say na this is a much better draft compared to game number 1, but it doesn't solve the problem here that is being brought by the Barangay. The Atlas has been a thorn in the neck of BREN Esports. Every single time na haharap ng potential set si Chakdu ay hindi basta-basta nasasagot ito ng BREN. Even though si Super Marco, nakita natin kanina, there was one instance na hindi siya naabot ni Chakdu and that turned into a punish coming up from BREN Esports. At the end of the day, everybody is scared against Chakdu. Although, we can say naman na si Ogwin dito, ginawa niya yung kanyang part of providing vision against the Atlas. Pagdating sa team fight, mahihirapan talaga sila. Maraming naging adjustment dito for BREN Esports. No? Specifically, Sky TZ. Actually, naging maganda yung kanyang item trajectory on this Karina. Medyo nag-budget meal muna siya. Kumuha siya ng mga items na hindi niya binubuo kasi kailangan lang naman niya yung mga maliliit na components para ma-survive niya yung onslaught ng Smart Omega sa early game. But one thing na gusto ko rin point out is actually si Ryzen. Nag-full damage build yung kanyang Pakito instead of the usual route na nakikita natin na after Hunter Strike, nag-go Bloodlust Axe. Kasi ang habol mo rito is longevity. Pagdating sa team fights, pwede kang mag-reset, pwede kang bumalik-balik, pwede kang mag-cast na maraming skills, pero hindi. Ang idea ng Smart Omega in this game is in any single point na mag-initiate si Chaknu, dapat ma-burst ni Ryzen yung mga targets nila against BREN Esports.